In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my vision for Forest Delivery, my startup. I'm an 18-year-old entrepreneur, and in this video, I'll be sharing where the vision comes from, why I can back it up with data, what the potential financial gains are, which enemy we have to fight to make a better world, and also what are the humanitarian potential positive impact that this project will have. The vision comes from going into nature and seeing that there is always a kind of equal exchange. Nature gives and we take, okay? And it goes equally. We give and we take and we give. When you look at a bee, it will pollinate a flower, and in exchange of pollinating the flower, it will get honey and very important nutrients. And I think humans used to do this as well. They used to take and give back in exchange. But I feel that has changed a lot. We are only taking, and forget to give back in exchange. And we will get punished if we do not change something about that. And that's why I want to create a future where business not only minimizes its negative impact, but also actually makes a positive impact. It gives back to nature, not only takes. And what I mean by that, by putting it in an example, would be one product bought equals one tree planted. And when you think about it, let's take fashion, for example. Let's take a fashion brand that plants a tree for every product sold, that not only neutralizes the carbon emissions, but also makes over the lifetime of the tree a positive impact. By the way, I forgot to mention, but this video is to journal my way and in hopes to build a community of like-minded people who are ready to change the world together. And the reason why this is not only an expense for brands of it's good to pay a tree per product sold, but what's the ROI? Those are the questions that they are going to ask. What are they getting in it for it? And as you know, consumers, 73% of global consumers prioritize companies that are responsible, that are sustainable. And companies hear this and they are doing good actions already. They are investing into CSR reports, eco certifications, making all of their processes more green, in hopes of being seen as a responsible company. But the thing is that those certifications are very hard to understand from the consumer's perspective. They are not relatable, they're not close to home, and they're like, well, they won't actually perceive the brand as a responsible company necessarily. And that's where one tree planted per product sold comes in, because that's something everybody relates to. Okay, imagine it's a baby fashion brand, and in their website you can see this product plants a tree and parents will see it as an investment into their future children's, and parents will see it as a investment into their child's future. That's how we say it. So they will buy more, they will put more, and buying more will also plant more trees. And what consumers will really like about this, that they feel involved. They feel that they have power over the future. They can choose in which future they want to live. Because a lot of content today about climate change is about hopelessness, okay? That people can't change anything. All they believe in a lot of Western societies that, well, if I do something or don't do anything, it's not really going to change anything, which is false. When you look into an ant colony, ants are selfless. That means they know that if they do something or don't do anything, it not only impacts themselves, but impacts the entire colony. And one tree planted per product sold means that the brands that work with us give power back to society. They give power back to society for them to choose the brands that will impact the future they live in. But why a tree to fight But why is it that a tree is the best strategy to fight climate change? It's the cheapest, it's the most easy to implement, and the most fundable from everything. Okay, we have already big NGOs that know where to plant the trees, why to plant the trees, and which trees to plant for the best impact on this planet. And as you know, trees absorb carbon from the atmosphere, transform it for them to grow, store it in the ground and in their roots and in their trunk, for us then to because they also produce out of that oxygen we breathe. This is the most important thing on the planet. Most things you think are abundant, like air we are breathing, may not be abundant in the future because businesses are just taking instead of giving back. And that means you won't be able to breathe. That's not very cool, I must say. But I don't want to make this doomsday, okay? I know we can change this. I know we can make an impact on the planet. I know we have the power to change stuff and business mindset. So, let's make that happen. And you may ask yourself that, well, this will cost a lot for brands to plant a tree per product sold. Let's say the tree costs €1 or $1, it's pretty much the same today. That means, well, on every product they will have to either increase the prices or eliminate other costs in marketing that are either ineffective or etc. Well, first of all, the best thing here is that these kind of partnerships that are marketing and good for the planet are only paid on results. They do not sell any products. We do not plant any trees. And it's actually not really a question of price. It's a question of value. This will not only increase the average order values because parents or consumers will want to add more products to their cart and make a positive impact, but also they are making a positive impact. And for us at Forest Delivery, this means that we want to increase and at Forest Delivery, this means we want to help those brands, because I'm really passionate about marketing, sales, etc. So we want to help those brands increase their sales in order to sell more products and us plant more trees. Now, what I need you to do when watching this video is take power back to your life, okay? Because I need to raise crowdfunding, and that crowdfunding would finance all of this technology that would automatically connect the brands with the tree planters. And remember the ants. They know that even if they bring only one seed back to the colony, it still has a ginormous impact on the long term. It has an impact whether you see it or don't see it. It's indirect. The actions you do have an impact on everything. So I would, from deep in my heart, I would like to ask you to like the video. Please subscribe without begging. I'm not here begging. If you don't want, okay, bye. But I think this is the beginning of a big journey, of a trend, of a huge community that will uplift businesses into a better world. And I would love you to be here at the beginning of the journey. Share this video. Thank you for watching. Let's make a better world together.